WWE wants Chris Jericho back. A very surprising top WWE name wants Alberto Del Rio to return. A WWE Championship not scrapped. Maybe. And more. I'm Ollie Davis, and this is the WrestleTalk News.
Support WrestleTalk!
Chris Jericho wasn't just an original roster member of AEW and its first world champion. He was also arguably the inspiration behind the promotion's launch, with it being his New Japan match against Kenny Omega that finally convinced Tony Khan there was a viable business case for a wrestling alternative. Since then, he's formed several factions like the Inner Circle and the Jericho Appreciation Society, had a great run with the Ring of Honor title, celebrated his 30th year anniversary in a special episode of Dynamite, and lost his AEW World title by leaving it at a steak restaurant. So many great years of memories. And now we're all sick of him! Previously, when he was in WWE, Jericho would take breaks every year or so to keep him fresh. You never got bored of him because he went away so you could miss him. But by 2023 in AEW, some fans were beginning to sour on him. He'd been in the promotion uninterrupted for 4 straight years. And people felt he was not just taking TV time away from newer stars, it felt like he was dragging people's favourites who were on TV into 6-month-long storyline vortexes that never got anybody over. Jericho, ever the worker, of course, turned this into a gimmick. It was called the Learning Tree, which had an in-ring promo segment literally called TV Time with Chris Jericho. But despite Big Bill and Brian Keith getting over in that faction, Jericho was still getting go-away heat. And he finally decided, after a 5-year consecutive run, to take his first break. He hasn't been seen on AEW TV since April, and, in my opinion, he's not been that missed. And then, over the weekend, he liked an Instagram post about him going back to WWE. This is very interesting, as his AEW contract reportedly expires at the end of this year. He's a smart guy, and he must know his star power has diminished in AEW, and the jump to WWE would likely reboot that. And now the Wrestling Observer has reported how people in WWE feel about him. Jericho's actually a really big story. You know, his contract is up at the end of the year or late in the year, and there's certainly been lots and lots of talk about WWE. I know from a WWE standpoint that there is lots of talk there about Jericho. You know, people speculating Royal Rumble. Nobody has officially said anything, nor will anyone officially say anything. How would you have Jericho return to WWE? Tell me with the new Def Rebel version of his Y2J theme in the comments down below. Now here's a word from this video's sponsor. Are you feeling glum?
Yeah.
Feeling sad?
Yeah.
Feeling blue?
Yeah.
Well, have you tried being an almighty god emperor of your own civilization?
Well, no, I haven't, disembodied voice, but that does seem fairly hard.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, actually, I have tried it before, but the local council keeps saying that I don't have the right planning permission.
Well, why don't you try Heroes of History?
Heroes of History?
Yes! Heroes of History is a civilization building game where you can build and evolve your own civilization through combat, research and strategy, and let me tell you, it's ridiculously addictive. Where else can you see figures like Cleopatra, Robin Hood, and Hercules team up and defeat your enemies in battle? Jump in fast and stay for the strategy in a game that is fun to play as it is funny. And if you sign up now and unlock village technology at the start of the Bronze Age, they can participate in the exciting moon landing event, where Albert Einstein discovers forces trying to stop the moon landing, and with your help could stop Nikola Tesla from changing history. Unlock powerful relics like the 5-star Sky Disk of Nebra and more, as well as higher chances of unlocking rare and hard 4- and 5-star heroes. So click the link in the video description or scan the QR code to download Heroes of History now.
Wow, that does sound amazing, but it has got me thinking, disembodied voice. Who are you?
Oh, you know, just a guy.
Wait. What do you mean, just a guy? Is this a game? Am I in a game?
Well, I wouldn't call it a game.
Oh my god, it's a simulation! We're in a simulation! Nothing is real! My family isn't real! Wrestling isn't real.
I'm real.
Oh, shut up, disembodied voice. Do you know what? I'm going to play Heroes of History right now to make myself feel better. Cares disappear.
While there's understandably a lot of talk in WWE about bringing back Chris Jericho, there's one very surprising wrestler who really wants another former star to return. Roman Reigns reportedly wants Alberto Del Rio to come back. But first, a health warning. Proceed with salty caution. This is from Hugo Savanovic, who has allegedly enhanced stories, let's say, to generate more interest in his Lucha Libre Online brand. He said, knowing that important people like Roman Reigns want Alberto back, the problem isn't a big star telling the office, I don't want Alberto here. No, when a big star and other big stars say, you know what, Alberto deserves to come back because he's proven himself. Savanovic then claimed Roman isn't the only big star who wants Del Rio to return to WWE. He said Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, the whole Samoan clan, they all want Del Rio back. The Undertaker, who is allegedly heavily involved in creative behind the scenes, is pitching for Del Rio's return. He randomly chucks John Cena's name in a list of Del Rio fans, along with Conan and Savio Vega. And he claims Rey Mysterio told the fans chanting for Del Rio at last Friday's Triple Mania to wait, he'll get him, is because Rey also wants Alberto to return. Not because Rey was just trying to shut them up during Conan's Hall of Fame induction. To me, this comes off as total rambling. But the idea that there's a portion of people behind the scenes who want Del Rio to return to WWE isn't new. Ever since WWE acquired AAA, where Del Rio has been a top star for the last several years, and is still arguably their top star because their fan base don't buy the Kingo as the mega champion, there have been reports from the Wrestling Observer that there are people in WWE who want an Alberto return. The reason he hasn't been used though, and why he was seemingly written out of the company when he lost a loser leaves AAA match in July, which might have accidentally turned him into a mega CM Punk style babyface, is because of his past issues in WWE, where he was fired in his first run for slapping a WWE employee for an alleged racist remark, and his second run ended with a wellness policy violation and him having creative differences. And there was also his arrest in 2020, which ultimately had the charges dropped. Roman might not be getting a Del Rio anytime soon, but he does now share a locker room with an LA Knight. Yeah! After appearing on Monday Night Raw over the last few weeks and him being in the fatal four-way for Seth Rollins' World Heavyweight title at Clash in Paris, Knight's profile on WWE.com now lists him as part of the Red brand. I think this is a great move, and it's one Luke and I have been pitching on the WrestleTalk podcast since WrestleMania. In return, Sami Zayn was moved to SmackDown last Friday, which makes less sense as his whole character has been based on going for the World Heavyweight title. Last night's NXT saw Javon Evans beat Trick Williams thanks to a distraction from TNA's Mike Santana to make him the #1 contender for Obafemi's NXT Championship at this Sunday's Heatwave PLE. The rest of the card, which is the same day as AEW's Forbidden Door, but it will go on later as AEW is on UK time, also has Jacy Jayne defending her TNA Knockouts title, not her NXT Women's title, against Masha Slamovich and Ash by Elegance, Jada Parker versus Kalani Jordan versus Lola Vice in a #1 contenders match for the NXT Women's title, Hank and Tank defending their tag titles against two members of Dark State, Jordan Grace versus Blake Monroe in a grudge match, and a mixed tag of Ethan Page and Chelsea Green versus Tavion Heights and Tyra May Steele. Make sure you're signed up for Wrestle League at WrestleTalk.com/league so you can compete against us and everyone in fantasy predictions over the weekend shows. And also on last night's NXT, it turned out that a scrapped WWE title might not be as scrapped as we thought. WWE Speed was a weekly show that aired on Twitter that had matches for the Speed title in 3-minute time limit matches. But there hasn't been an episode uploaded there for over a month. It made people believe that whatever deal WWE had made with X had expired, so they just quietly stopped making it. And then Sol Ruka, the women's Speed champion, said in an interview this week, I'm definitely still a double champion. I am, the Speed champion and the North American champion. I know there's a little confusion about what's going on. I honestly don't really have an answer either. The titles, with El Grande Americano as the men's Speed champion, are still displayed as active on WWE.com. And now Sol Ruka has been shown wearing her Speed belt on last night's NXT, with her being referred to as a double champion, implying she might start defending the belt on TV. Before I get on with the wrestling news, as we've been saying, YouTube revenue is not what it used to be. So to support us here at WrestleTalk, we are diversifying, and we are diversifying into beer. Wrestle Beer. It's got no alcohol in, and it's got brand new tastes. And to help us test the beauty of these new beers, we have famed beer drinking expert, the Cowboy James Storm.
Yeah.
And he's not loved them so far.
No, but
Please don't make me regret being here for the third time.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
this is the one with
third
most
time's a
confident.
charm.
This is the one we're most confident on. Tell me that.
This one is called Sorry About Your Damn Duck. It's
Well,
You should have been like, sorry about your damn suds, or.
no.
Why would it be duck?
Well, there's the genius of it. So we have actually partnered with a local Chinese restaurant to make the first ever hoisin duck flavored beer. All right?
Okay.
spring onions,
Cucumber,
duck,
particularly the leg, that we get some really good fat in there, some like duck fat in there. as well.
hoisin sauce.
Yeah,
That's
sauce.
what this beer is.
Poison sauce?
Yes.
Hoisin.
Oh,
hoisin. And,
Hoisin.
and we've even shredded up the wraps to
Yeah.
put that into there as well. Like, it is everything you would have for a duck-based meal at your local Chinese restaurant, and it's in a beer. Sorry about your damn duck.
Yes.
Look at this.
Is that duck pee? What is that? Is it?
It's-
That's
it's
it. This is
the
it.
colour it came out.
Yeah. The mouth feels great.
Oh, the mouthfeel is.
Okay, I don't
the
want
best
to hear any more about the mouthfeel because y'all said that about the last two beers. Oh, it's the
Yeah.
mouthfeel.
Yeah, the mouthfeel on this one is pretty special. I'm excited about this one.
Okay.
Got a lot of riding on this, James.
Let's go with this one.
Got a good smell. Actually.
What's the fat?
Okay. You know what? You should actually market with this and like pair with this is the cold beer with sunshine. Now, if we had some sunshine, you guys could be on to something.
Do you know what? It's a nice day outside.
Shall we enjoy these beers outside?
Yes, we should.
Oh, that's a great idea. James Storm likes that beer. Yes! I told you it's the third one. I told you it's the cucumber, man. It's the cucumber. The mouthfeel is great. Come on, let's go outside.
Let's go.
Hey!
That is what I'm talking about. That is summer.
Beer. James, look at what we brought you. Look at this beautiful weather we've got out here. Huh?
Yeah.
Ask it in.
Best one in. The rain?
Yeah.
Chill. This is crap weather even for England. Like what do you, and look, to be honest, guys, I did say this would go good with sunshine, but this is not going good with it, man. It's crap beer, just like this is crap beer.
What? You said you liked the beer.
I worked and you fell for it. You believed it. No, this is not good beer. I'm sorry, man, but like I don't like being worked. Right? I don't like being worked. Like I'm really upset about this. I'm actually a bit hot. I'm quite hot about this. Are you seriously yelling at me?
Yeah, I'm yelling at James Storm, former TNA World Champion James Storm.
And you're hot.
I am so hot right now. I'm really hot about you lying to me.
Well, as I say, sorry about your damn look. Cool.
Happened to you this time. It's not going to happen to me.
It's about you. Guys, have a good one. Oh, smells like battery acid. You guys better get out of here.
Wrestle beer.
That's a beer.